Welcome back to the channel, folks. It's Sunday morning. It's bright and early. It's cool and crispy out here. Those nice balmy summer mornings, those are gone right now. If they were still here, I would be swimming right now. But right now, it's a wee bit chilly, and I'm a lean guy. I would not be doing too good right now if I was in that water. I wouldn't be able to talk. Could be chattering my teeth away. But anyway, we are at Jackson Falls in beautiful downtown Jackson, New Hampshire. Downtown Jackson, New Hampshire. But look at this. This is the top. This is the top of Jackson Falls here. This is kind of a planned side quest video. We have bigger destinations to move on to today. But if you're ever going through Jackson, New Hampshire, who could come by this place and not stop? So we're at the top. Can't stop. We're at the top. So anyways, yes, take a little look at this. Look at that bridge up there. Isn't that beautiful? Water comes winding on down around. Take a look at this. Absolutely amazing. There's so many little hidden gems everywhere. It's unreal. Oh, actually, whew. We just made it across that and didn't even get a little feetsies wet at all. Completely dry. But yeah, I figured I'd hike to the top of this here. We'll get a little look, and then I'm gonna make my way on down. And you guys aren't gonna want to miss this one. This is a really cool spot. Like, look at this. Who would not want to park a lawn chair right there and just hang out for a couple hours, if not the day? You know? Incredible. Since I started this channel, I've been having so much fun. Like, when I go to work, don't get me wrong, I love what coffee and digestion here. I love what I do in my day-to-day, but coming out and showing you guys these places and doing these videos, this is my new baby. This is my new favorite thing. So if you could, hit that little button. It's right there. Click. These little adventures that I go on, you're not gonna have to hunt for them. If you want to, if you can even halfway enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe. It would help me out big time. But anyways, I'll stop blabbing about that stuff here. Take one more good look at this. And we're gonna head on south. I think that's south, but anyways, that's the direction we're gonna go. So these set of falls out here are fairly long. I'd say from top all the way to bottom, I'd say you're probably looking at about a third of a mile, give or take. But look at this. See how it just tapers on down over the edge? Look at the sun shining off the trees back there. That is absolutely beautiful. So I did just hop on my phone and do a little bit of research on Jackson Falls. And all I could find was information about the actual town itself, not the actual falls here. But at some point, there was some sort of dam. I don't know if it was a dam or like a pump house or a mill house or some type of power station. Ooh. Yeah, there's type of big drain pipe there. So there was a big structure right here, right in the middle of the falls at one point. This town does have some history for the past couple hundred years. So over the years, there has definitely been a lot going on here. Look at this. Here's another absolutely incredible vantage point. Look at this. Look at that view, man. Women, children. Like, So I'm absolutely obsessed with this. Like, this is thoroughly what I look forward to during my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. My weekend is Sunday and Monday. So Sunday and Monday, that's when we get most of this filming done. Occasionally we sneak in something during the weekdays, but for the most part, those are our filming days. And I will say this, if anybody is ever going through New Hampshire, northern New Hampshire, and you want to go stop at Jackson Falls, if it's a Saturday or a Sunday, and you get here after 10 a.m., there will not be any parking, and do not park at the Wentworth Hotel down the street because you will get towed. If you drive by and you get lucky and somebody's pulling out, absolutely, pull on in. But there will be a lot of people here. This place is a spot for locals, not locals, everybody alike. Woo-hoo! Spider-Man! This. Wow. This place is just one of those places you just want to sit down and hang out and take a load off, you know? Soak it in for a minute. Soak in the sounds. Ooh. He must have came walking over the hill like, oh, here goes this guy talking to his little black box again. It is so funny when you're out here, out and about. Somebody who's not up to date with this kind of stuff or doesn't watch YouTube, doesn't know any of this. Like, I've had multiple people that have caught me talking to this thing out in the woods thinking I am talking to them. And it's been quite funny. Every single time I've had a great experience with the person, letting them know exactly what I'm doing. And I think a couple of them actually subscribe to this channel. So, hey, how you doing? You're not the only one. It's happened to others too. But look at that. So, if anybody's ever coming up here, when it comes down to getting in here, it's very easy. The road's right there. However, walking around here is, you know, obviously, it is what it is. You got to keep your eye out. But when the water is at this level, or for the most of the summertime, there's plenty of dry spots, plenty of places to hang out. But there's no hike to it. It's no hike whatsoever to it. You got to walk about 30 feet down a hill from your vehicle, if you can find a parking spot on a midsummer day. However, probably from this point up in the season, going through the fall into winter time, you might get a little lucky. It's amazing. I love it. Love all this stuff. I've been a lot of places over the past couple months. Like, now I'm getting to the point when during my day-to-day and, you know, during the week when I go do my research on where I want to go during the weekend, now I'm getting to the point where most of the stuff I come across in my research is places I've already been. So we're gonna start expanding a bit here. We do have a trip coming up to Thailand in a little less than 2 months now. I'm gonna go back to Lake Placid in another couple weekends. There's a few more things out there I want to get under my belt. But wow, look at this. Imagine that being your resident. When you get to wake up every morning and look out the window and see this. During the winter time, when this is just a snowy, icy, brutal-looking landscape, and you're in your nice, warm little house over there. Oh, I love that stuff. Whoa. I did just find more pipe here. That evidently looks to me like how they used to get water down into town, because might as well let gravity work with you, not against you, you know? downtown is all, the massive downtown Jackson, New Hampshire is all out throughout that way. So I would imagine that was the case because this pipe goes right into the center of the river. Actually, so that's probably what that foundation was for. That was for the house at the top of the pipe for the water for the town. Whew. We're like doing detective stuff out here right now. Look, Kyle. All right, I'll shut up now. Whoa, look at this. Totally almost smashed my face head on the rocks. That's smooth right there. I really wish I could rewind time and go back about a couple weeks. So I just want to sit and take a nice cold waterfall shower in there right now, but I do not have the fat reserves for that. I'm a lean guy. Makes you really appreciate the summertime up here in the New England area. It goes by so fast, especially when you're out here doing this stuff every weekend. It's made summer go by, I feel like, extra fast this year. Obviously, everybody knows that. The older you get, the faster they go. So, I don't know. It's a combination of everything. But anyways, I'm going to stop blabbering. Let's go check out more of this waterfall here. Well, there's myself. These rocks are actually very, very smooth. These are the ones that the Hey Dudes really don't grip too well on. I guess they do need a little etch in there, a little traction. All right. Let's see here. Spider-Man number 2. Oh, look at that. I love it. I love this too. Absolutely stunning. So we made it on over to the big old like center section of the waterfall. It's like kind of a big high point. There's not too many points to get back over across the water without going down the falls and getting real wet. So, bugs. You gotta remember that spot over there, all right, folks? I just walked through like a pack of bugs. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow. Wow. This is absolutely beautiful. Like, and that house, wow. I love this house, even though it's pink. I got nothing really against. You know, F the pink house, man, but look at the pink house. It's pink. Painted like a nice brown or something like that. I don't know. People like brown, but I don't know. I feel like brown would fit the scenery here. Either way, if the person that owns that house see this video, I'm not poking any fingers. It's just, I'd rather see your house brown, all right? Oh, wow. Imagine, I want to see this when it's like, when the falls are at full tilt. I'm going to have to come up here next springtime, late spring, right after a snow melt, when it starts getting warm out. Check this place out. There's definitely, I mean, consistent water that's come down here over the years. Look at how smooth and wavy the rocks are, you know? So it's not like it's a rare occurrence. However, this place has been here for a long time, so I don't know. Wow. All right, path is getting a little tricky here, people. All right, I'm gonna go down to the bottom of that. I'll see you down there. Now this right here is a spot. Look at this. I can sit here all day. We do have plenty of other things to do today, so I literally cannot sit here all day, but I'd like to. In next to the pink house. I can see somebody in there. Hello, pink house people. Then I just had this other thought that came to mind. It really doesn't matter. If you can, I don't care how busy this place is, if you can somehow get parking, there's so many little nooks and crannies. All over here. to hang out in, you know. However, this nook and cranny might be a little tight. Might be kind of a cool shot. So many cool little spots in here. So we're gonna go make our way across the bottom of the big high part in the middle here, doing a little bush whacking. Huh. Bug in my nose. Oh, there's a big old piling right there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one, another one. Oh, so evidently there was some type of trestle or something coming across here at some point in the game, you know? Let's go in here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, there's a couple little pools over here. So there's one right here. There's one up there. And then there's one down over there. Wow. Such an awesome spot. Ow. Yikes! Wow. Look at this. It's like a very rigid diving board with a not very good landing spot. Pretty cool. I was gonna Superman that one, but nah, Superman, Spider-Man it, Superman, it just hucked myself right off the cliff. Smart move there. Carlito's Way, NH would probably come to a short, quick end right there. Oh yes, look at that. Shoo-hoo! No dice there, Jimmy. The middle of that's all right. That's kind of deep, but you're not jumping off here and landing over there. This side of things over here is absolutely amazing looking. There's some wood in here that I think that somebody that was very crafty with making large wood carvings would like some of this old, like some of this wood almost feels like petrified. Like it is so hard. It's not petrified, but close to it. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, here, let's, we're gonna try to make it up there. All right. All right. All right, if I was coming here, this would be my pool. I claim this pool. If it was a lounge day, I should say. Let me rephrase that. Get that. So nice. All right, we made it. Oh, we're right in the pink house backyard here. Hello, folks. All right. I will say this, back to the hey dude talk here. I don't even understand why I talk about these shoes so much. Probably because I have them on my feet a lot. I hate tying stuff. But my toes, all your body weight gets pushed against your toes in these things. There's a lot of ankles out here, so that's a lot of toe pushing. Ooh. Somebody look, towel. Want a towel? All right, let's go over here. There's one more cool vantage point right up there. I think that's where we're gonna go wrap up the video. So I'm gonna put the little camera down so I don't give it a little smasheroo on here and end this thing prematurely. See you up there. Folks, this seems like a proper spot to end this video here. This was just a quick one. This is a planned side quest, first planned side quest for Carlito's Way. Oop. Look at that. Unreal. Love it. Love this stuff. So, if you could, click that button right there, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one, folks. It's been a pleasure.